Welcome to the CCN News Desk. Today we're talking about concealed carry, firearms, and reciprocity laws in Connecticut. Connecticut, home to Yale and Mark Twain. Now hey guys, remember, this is not legal advice. Please consult your state's official government website prior to acting on anything stated in this broadcast. And as always, for the most up-to-date information, please visit Connecticut's reciprocity map on concealedcoalition.com. Let's kick it off with our first question. Kate?
Does Connecticut recognize constitutional carry? Basically, does Connecticut allow you to carry a gun without a permit? No. Unfortunately, constitutional carry is illegal in Connecticut. Does Connecticut allow open carry of guns? Yes, open carry is legal in the state of Connecticut with the CTPP as long as the individual is over the age of 21. You must keep your permit on you when you are carrying your firearm. Is concealed carry legal in Connecticut? Yes, concealed carry is legal in Connecticut with the CTPP. Both residents and non-residents may apply for a CTPP, as Connecticut does not recognize permits from other states. How difficult is it to obtain a carry permit in Connecticut? Connecticut is a may-issue state with the suitability clause. This means that there's up to the discretion of its issuing authority whether or not to approve your gun permit application or revoke an existing permit.
Can you carry a concealed handgun in a vehicle in Connecticut? Yes, with a CTPP. If you do not have a concealed carry permit, your gun must be unloaded and locked in a separate container from your ammunition. If your vehicle is unattended, your weapon must also be in a locked safe, glove box, trunk, or locked utility box that is secured to the bed of a truck. Can you carry a concealed firearm at roadside rest areas in Connecticut? Yes, it is legal to carry a concealed firearm at rest stops in Connecticut. Can you carry a concealed firearm in state and national parks, state and national forests, and wildlife management areas in Connecticut? No, with certain exceptions. Firearms are only permitted in certain locations in state parks when an individual has a current license for hunting, during the appropriate season, and with the proper ammunition and firearm for the animal they are hunting. You are also allowed to carry in the Weir Farm National Historical Park with a CTPP and on portions of the Appalachian National Scenic Trail. Can you carry a concealed firearm in bars and restaurants that serve alcohol in Connecticut? Yes, it is legal to open or concealed carry firearms in bars and restaurants unless the establishment has a posted sign forbidding it. You know you're from Connecticut when...
When what?
When you've hiked up a big hill or small mountain at least once for a keg party.
You know you're from Connecticut when...
When what?
You thought the only highways were 91 and 84. How many states recognize my Connecticut permit? 14 states recognize full reciprocity in Connecticut, and 13 states recognize reciprocity with restrictions in Connecticut. Where can't I carry a concealed firearm in Connecticut? Since there are quite a few restrictions when it comes to concealed carry in Connecticut, we recommend you check your local government's website and visit the Connecticut Reciprocity map on concealedcoalition.com for the most up-to-date information. What is the legal age for handgun purchase and concealed carry permit in Connecticut? The minimum age is 21 years old. Can I bring my concealed firearm to another state when I visit? Yes. Connecticut shares reciprocity with 27 additional states. Please refer to concealedcoalition.com's reciprocity maps for more information.
Can you carry or possess a firearm on hotel property in Connecticut? Rules regarding handgun possession are left up to the discretion of the hotel. You should contact the hotel or other hospitality establishment to see what their current policy is. Do you have a duty to notify a police officer that you're carrying a concealed firearm in Connecticut? No, you do not have a duty to inform a police officer if you are carrying a concealed firearm. However, we recommend that you always inform the officer that you are lawfully carrying. Are no weapons signs allowed enforced in Connecticut? Yes, there are certain areas where carrying a concealed gun is prohibited by law. In addition, the person who owns or controls any premises may make their own rules prohibiting firearms on their property. If you violate this law, you may be charged and subsequently convicted of a Class E felony, and you must forfeit your firearm. Does Connecticut have any red flag laws? Yes. Any two police officers or the state's attorney may file a complaint against an individual requesting a seizure of their ammunition or firearms. Social workers, healthcare workers, clergy, family members, and other members of the community are also allowed to file a request to seize a person's firearms if they have threatened to commit acts of violence against themselves or another person. Does Connecticut state law define brandishing? No, Connecticut does not have a law that defines brandishing. However, it does have laws regarding disorderly conduct in which an individual participates in behavior intending to alarm, annoy, or inconvenience another person, or behave in a reckless manner that puts others at risk. This includes threatening or violent behavior and fighting. You know you're from Connecticut when...
When what, Sam?
You thought everyone couldn't buy beer after 8 p.m.
What's the difference between Massachusetts and Connecticut?
I don't know.
The Kennedys don't own Connecticut. Can you concealed carry weapons other than handguns in Connecticut with a concealed carry license? No, you are not allowed to carry other concealed weapons in Connecticut. Is it legal to own a taser or a stun gun in Connecticut? Both are legal in Connecticut for home or business use only. You may not carry them or transport them in any vehicle. Is it legal to buy or use chemical spray or pepper spray in Connecticut? Yes. Pepper spray and chemical spray are legal in Connecticut. Does Connecticut have magazine capacity restrictions for handguns? Yes, you may have no more than 10 rounds. Any magazine that holds more than 10 rounds is considered a large capacity magazine, including a firearm magazine, belt, drum, feed strip, or similar device that has the capacity of, can be readily restored or converted to accept more than 10 rounds of ammunition. Anyone in possession of a large capacity magazine may be charged with a Class D felony. However, high capacity magazines owned before January 1st, 2014 may be grandfathered in as long as you declared the possession of that magazine to the DESPP before that date. There are certain exemptions to the law. Any feeding device that has been permanently altered so that it can no longer accommodate more than 10 rounds, a magazine that is permanently non-operable, or a .22 caliber tube ammunition feed device is not considered a large capacity magazine. Does Connecticut have ammunition restrictions? Yes, in order to purchase ammunition, you must have a firearm carry permit, long gun/handgun eligibility certificate, sales permit, or any ammunition certificate. You can apply for an ammunition certificate with the Connecticut Commissioner of Emergency Services and Public Protection. This certificate must be renewed every 5 years, and you must be able to pass a background check as well. Incendiary, .5 caliber, and armor-piercing ammunition are illegal in Connecticut.
Does Connecticut have laws regarding carrying a concealed firearm while using alcohol or chemical substances? Yes, it is illegal to consume drugs or alcohol while carrying a firearm. Does Connecticut issue concealed carry licenses to non-residents? Yes, Connecticut allows non-residents with a valid permit from their own state to apply for a permit. Does Connecticut allow the public to access concealed carry registry information through public records law? There is no public access to this information. Only law enforcement can use this data. Is a permit required to purchase a handgun in Connecticut? Yes, a buyer must have either a certificate of eligibility for pistols and revolvers or a CTPP. They must also complete an approved safety course like the ones offered by Concealed Coalition, pass a National Instant Criminal Background Check System background check, and have a mental health records check. Are background checks required for private gun sales in Connecticut? Yes, and such transfers must be performed through a federally licensed dealer. Do handguns need to be registered in Connecticut? Yes, the DESPP maintains a registry of all firearms sold in the state, including private firearm sales. This does not apply to firearms purchased outside the state. What is the minimum age to possess and transport a handgun in Connecticut? You must be 21, with the exception of certain recreational activities supervised by an adult.
Well, that's all the time we have for you today. Thanks for tuning into CCN, your Concealed Coalition Network, helping you protect what matters most. I'm Kate.
And I'm Sam.
And remember to be a guardian always and a warrior when needed.